Testing, testing, check, 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 check. Well, testing, testing. Can you hear me now? How about now? Is it different? Is it better? Hopefully it's better. Still nothing? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you can hear me now? Let's drop a one if you can hear me. All right, sounds good. All right, appreciate it. Hey, Jerome, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Journey with Kelly, appreciate it. And welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. 5 days away from the Olympics. How do you guys feel? Do you think that it is going to be an epic Olympics? Do you think that this is a good place for us to hang out while we cheer the team on? It could be a hangout spot. What do you guys think? Do you think this could be a hangout spot? I think this could be a hangout spot. I think this could be a hangout spot. Appreciate all interactions. All interactions appreciated. Please remember to like the live. From if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And let's talk. Let's talk about it. Yohan Blake is one of Jamaica's veterans, I think, one of the all-time greats. I don't think there's any athlete. Comments appreciated. Thank you so much, Keisha, for your comment. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for yourself, Jerome. I just saw it. Somehow it just muted by itself. I had no idea why, but I saw it on the screen this time around. So appreciate the you guys holding me accountable. Thank you so much. As I was saying before, the Olympics is only 5 days away. You can see it running down there at the bottom of the screen. It's only 5 days away, and I think that this is going to be this is exactly what the world needs. It's what Jamaica need. It's the kind of event that only comes around 4 times per year, four times every 4 years actually. I think we might have gotten it twice in 4 years this time around. Last Olympic might have been 2022, if I'm not correct. But yes, so I wanted to talk about Usain Bolt as a veteran for Jamaica. Usain Bolt, he feels like he's not really respected as a veteran. Do you guys agree that well, Yohan Blake, sorry, do you think that Yohan Blake, he doesn't get the respect that he deserves? Do you think that Yohan Blake is just fading into the shadows? Some people believe that his greatness had passed, he had done great things, and everybody believe in what he had done and respect what he had done. But right now, he's just making a puppet of himself, going out there running against the guys and getting some bad races, and then people are looking at Johan Blake as less than what he really is. Do you think he's just dimming his legacy, going out there and running these subpar races, and then after that you'll find that he his legacy is winning record, is lose to win ratio keep going out of sight? Or do you think that a man must eat because this is his job, this is what he chose as a career, and he will need to have something to bring him into his old age? We don't know what kind of endorsement deals he have. You don't know how long they last, and you don't know if the endorsement deals are tied to his act to his to him being active as an athlete. Do you think that Johan Blake is crying out for respect? Do you think he deserves the respect, or do you think he got enough respect and he's just not being appreciative of what he had received? Or do you think that he's comparing his respect that he had to what the others might have had? I've seen a few comments because I did make a video on this, and I've seen a few comments where some people are sympathetic to what they saw from Johan Blake, but some people believe that Johan Blake really had passed his time and is crying out for love, even though he doesn't really deserve it. Do you think Johan Blake deserved to get more respect? On a second note, do you think that some of these older athletes are way beyond their time, but they don't know when to walk away? How do you feel about that? The idea that some of these athletes are just holding on to a shadow of what they used to be. Like, for example, we're seeing Johan Blake here crying out for love, right? Do you think that he's holding on to a shadow of who he used to be? Jonah Kelly said, people are tired to see him losing, and Jamaica like winners. He shared the same sentiment. He said that he understand the Jamaican crowd. They really like winners. They cheer for the winners. Even if you're a second place finisher, a third place finisher, Jamaica will cheer for the winner. They usually remember the winners. They don't remember anybody else. And that may not be fair because these athletes are training for months to get to a meet or an event or a tournament. But we are the ones who might enjoy the meet more than they do because we get to enjoy all the victories while the athletes who win, lose, or draw enjoy just that one event. If they win, they enjoy the victory that they won. They enjoy the spotlight, they enjoy the moment of fame that they get. But outside of that, it just dies after the race. If they're a winner, they might get an extended moment. But if they're a second place finisher, it dies after that photo, after the press bomb, it dies out there. What do you think? Do you think that some of these athletes are forcing themselves to go on even after they have passed their time? And do you think Shelley and Fraser Price going to is this her fifth Olympics or fourth Olympics? Do you think that Shelley and Fraser Price going into this Olympics? I think it might be the fifth Olympics. Do you think that she can medal in this Olympics? Think she is in podium. She's podium ready at the moment. You think that she can bring home glory and end on a high note? Because we haven't really seen Shelley and Fraser lose in any race as a at a championship. And when do you give up on Shelley and Fraser in the give up on Shelley and Fraser medaling? John Wade Kelly said Jamaica athletes have been elevated so much that they no longer appreciate placeholders. Yohan Blake is a boss in the sport still. I do believe that Yohan Blake is a boss, but as he rightly said, they usually crown him outside of his country. And it's sad to see, and it's true. It's sad to see, but it's also true. Yohan Blake doesn't get the respect that he deserves within the country that he's from. And a lot of us, we just ignore the simple fact that the greatest 200-meter race ever, might have been the 2012 Olympics where we had a sweep. Jamaica had a sweep. Glenn Mills, the coach of all three athletes, Yohan Blake was the number two in that one, who pushed Usain Bolt to a very fast time, Olympic record, I think. And Yohan Blake was right there with him, very, very close to what he was, very, very close to what Usain Bolt achieved. Yohan Blake, I think, had 1926 and 9.69. These are two of the second fastest pair of times. Jason Humphrey, welcome to the live. It's been a while. How are you doing? What's up? What's up? What's happening with West Indies Test since they make history in Gaba? It's because Jason Holder is the problem. I don't understand how the team make 463 runs and cannot make 350. I watched that race. I watched that match. I was saying that the West Indies is bipolar, very, very bipolar. They lost the match in 3 days, even after having such a good fight back. And once again, Shamar Joseph, he stood out with the bat. He stood out with the bat in this one, giving the West Indies an opportunity to lead going into the second innings. But we all know that West Indies don't have the batting for it. They are very, very much bipolar in their approach to cricket. So big up yourself, Jason Humphrey. Yes, you are very much correct. It's that Gaba match that they won. It injected a lot of energy in the cricket. It inject a lot of energy in cricket for the West Indies. It did give them some momentum going into tournaments that followed. It gave Shamar Joseph some good exposure, but the West Indies overall is not really a good team, you know. So it's it's a good day if you're playing five. I don't think West Indies can handle 5 days of cricket. I don't think they are cut out for 5 days of cricket. And if they have a good day, then they'll probably have a bad, and then I'll probably recover from it. It's just not West Indies is just not good. That's just it, plain and simple. Journey with Kelly is a Fraser win our medal so much over the years that even if she doesn't win our medal this Olympics, Jamaica will still show her love. I think Jamaica only love one athlete at a time. That's what I also think. I don't think Jamaica have the ability to love more than one athlete at a time. when Jamaica was loving Asafa Powell, they were hoping for him to win all the races. Usain Bolt just refused to lose. That's what I think happened in that era, to the point where Usain Bolt forced them to love him. Asafa Powell just faded into the background because Usain Bolt forced Jamaica to love him. I don't think Jamaica originally loved Usain Bolt because they already loved Asafa Powell. Asafa was the darling. And I think Shelley and Fraser Price, she captured the hearts of many. So even after Elaine Thompson came and she was dominating, I don't think that they were able to share the love between Shelly and Elaine. I don't think even Sharika got the love yet because Shelly still exists. They're still looking for a replacement for Shelly and Fraser Price. And it might be whoever is there after Shelly and Fraser Price exit. But Jamaica have a problem loving two people at the same time. You're not killing saying West Indies is dead. Hey man, I didn't comment on those matches because it's very, very rough. It's very, very rough to comment on those sad matches. It's like, it's taking a piece of your energy, and I didn't want to lose too much energy watching the West Indies. That not this time around, to be very honest with you. I'm Jason Humphreys. Said, let's have a vote. Remove Craig as captain and remove Holder from West Indies team. Question show Justin Grave come back in the side for Jason Holder and Roach for Seals. Well, Craig Brathwaite, he hadn't been performing. He could have definitely kept Shandapal for Craig Brathwaite because Shandapal is still young, still hungry, still eager, still have a lot of potential. I didn't know why they replaced Shandapal at all, even though Lewis, I think is a potential replacement. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they replaced him, but um, West Indies, they don't have continued selection. They don't select the same people for an extended period of time for them to gel and become a team. They have a big pool to choose from, and as I said, bipolar. They will choose somebody that they feel good about. They don't choose based on the team gelling and stuff like that. From what I've seen, so I don't think a vote can help the West Indies. The West Indies is just not in a good spot overall, you know. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about the Olympics coming up in 5 days. Wanted to do a quick live just to talk about the Olympics because I think it will be dominating the airwaves. Just now, I remember you saying you were from a smaller island. Which island was it? If I remember correctly, I remember um, Julian Alfred is from Saint Lucia. Want to get your perspective on Julian Alfred. Do you think that she can medal at the Olympics? Jason Older is the dead man for the squad because the team don't get the vibes when Ola is in there. Oh wow. Oh, oh, you're from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay. Yeah. I just don't believe the match. The cricket is everybody know that West Indies cricket is a real bipolar situation. You get a good match, you won't get a good tournament from the West Indies team. I think they have one more match followed by T20. I'm not sure if I remember that correctly, or maybe ODIs. I don't remember, but I don't believe the West Indies have the ability to put together a good test match because a test match is 5 days, and the West Indies don't have what it takes to play 5 days of cricket. I don't really believe they have what it takes to stitch together 5 full days of cricket. They can play a good 3 or 4 days. England, I think, like the fast-paced cricket, but they're still built for it. They have Joe Root, the captain, I think. I don't know if he's still the captain, but Joe Root, he can bat for days. He enjoy batting. So even if they fail with the bat in one innings, it's not likely that they will fail in two innings. And if they fail with the ball in another innings, I don't think they will fail again in the other innings. Keisha Thompson Brooks is saying, I see potential in Julian Alfred. He's definitely one to watch out for. I think I'm giving Julian Alfred the bronze as it stands right now. It's gonna be difficult to beat Julian Alfred So even because she's running the rounds and she looks really, really strong. I don't think she is she maxed out like when she ran in the NCAA last year. I think Julian Alfred is very strong. She won against Shillian Fraser. No, against Sherika Jackson. Even though Sherika Jackson pulled up, I think she ran against Sherika Jackson and she won. Confidence would have grown from there. And she ran against Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas had to run with all her strength, all her might. And Gabby Thomas is the world lead. And she ran against the world lead and won. Well, I think she gave up at the end there, close to the end. I think she gave up at the end because she was trying to beat Dina Asher Smith. Dina Asher Smith was leading and leading to the almost to the end. I believe after she passed Dina Asher Smith, knowing that Dina Asher Smith has maxed out and would not be able to catch her, then she pulled up a little bit, and then Gabby Thomas just ran past her on the line. That's when she was trying to get back into the race, like push herself a little bit more, and she wasn't able to push herself because it was already gone. She wasn't able to push herself again. You know, only tests alone, then two tests home and okay, okay. Yeah, I did. I thought I've seen that poster there. Alfred is up in the mix for the number three spot. I do believe Alfred is already number three spot. She's podium ready for the number three spot, and we haven't really seen enough from Sherika Jackson for us to know if she's really in in the gold medal. If she's gold medal ready, she is a strong athlete. We all know what she's capable of. She's the second fastest of all time. Only Flo Joe faster in the history of the 200 meter. She overtook Elaine Thompson era, and I believe that she is capable of winning the gold, but we don't know what she's doing for this season. I know that the coach Stephen Francis is a mystery man. He liked the mystery, so I'm expecting that she will be coming out with a little bit of surprise. I believe that she's gonna be surprising everybody because that's kind of the MO of the MVP camp. They like to bring a surprise, a X factor. People just wondering what's going to happen and then just surprise you. I think Kishane Thompson was supposed to be one of those big surprise, but it didn't materialize because of how much he put out in that final match, and he did not like run second or third. You know, he needed to make it to the Olympics, but I don't think he was supposed to run as fast as he did. I think Sherika Jackson running, getting where she should, but looking like she either overdo it or didn't look comfortable doing it. Not sure if that was a strategy in her running style or if she was just tired or if she was injured. Not sure. Yes, so Jason Humphrey saying what happened to our own SDG fast runner Monley. I don't know Monley. Who's Monley? Not sure who is Monley. You know, it's say Kelly is saying you can imagine if Sherika show up and beat Sherika. If Sherika showed up and beat Shakari in the 100, talking about the 100. Oh my redemption at the world for that would be. I believe that last year she should have beaten her. Everybody thought she would, even though Sherika was being beaten by Shakari. But seeing that Shakari was being beaten by others going into the finals, she had to qualify, had to wait for the fastest loser. And then after qualifying as the fastest loser, she came and won the world championship. And now she's the world fastest woman in the history of the world as far as the people writing that is concerned. So yeah, it would be good. It would be nice, but it really would be good to know what's going on with Sherika Jackson. It really would be nice to know what is going on with Sherika Jackson. So Journey Killing said, please like the live, guys. Definitely. If you like the live, it might get pushed out to somebody else. It's a different live from what we saw last night. A few people came in today. More people were here last night, but a few likes might be able to push the lives out to some people who may not have been notified. Some people might have been busy already. It's only 6 o'clock in Jamaica, 7:25. It's the time difference on a Sunday. Who knows? Different things going on, different places. Also, do you doubt Shelly and Fraser Price will win a medal in the 100 meter? We all know what she's capable of. Do you know if Shelly and Fraser ever failed to medal in a championship? I think if she makes it to the finals, then the medal she will medal. The only time I'll give up on Shelly and Fraser Price is if she failed to make it to the finals. So wherever she fought, if she failed to get through the rounds, if she failed to get through the semifinals, then she failed. But if she's in the finals, a medal is one of the medals would be for Shelly and Fraser. I think if you ask the fans, different fans from all over the world, people would be saying, you know what, I don't think Shelly and Fraser will medal just because she's older and we haven't seen enough from her. But last year, she was running the 10-6s quite consistently. I think she may be the athlete, the female athlete who ran the most 10-6 in history. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if she is the female athlete that ran the most 10-6s. I don't know if she's in 10-6 shape or even 10-7 shape for this season, but if she makes it to the finals, I'm expecting that she will medal because she made it to the finals at the trials, and Jamaica is one of the biggest track and field place is in the world. So even though we don't have the likes of Shakari, where they didn't challenge a Shakari or Melissa Jefferson in the finals there in Jamaica, I still believe it was a strong finals. I still believe that it's a strong finals. Journey Kelly is saying that she definitely think that she will medal, right? I do believe that she will medal if she's able to make it to the finals. But making it to the finals is going to be difficult. No, what are your predictions for the 100 meter or even the 100-meter women and even the 100-meter men? I'm sure those are the marquee events, big events. People are looking forward to those events. True track and field fans would be dialing to look and see what's going on with the 100-meter and the 200 meters, right? But who do you think will take the 100-meter men? Going into the championship, going into the trials, it was wide open. It was up for grabs. A lot of people would say that it would be Noah Lyles, right? Until you realize that Oblique Seville looked like he was in a good enough shape that he would beat Noah Lyles. Then we saw the emergence of Kishane Thompson. Who do you think will take that 100 meter? The prediction. What are your predictions? Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Kishane Thompson will be taking that 100 meter? Keisha Thompson is saying, at this point, I'm so nervous for our girls. It is very uncertain at this point. None of the athletes that represent Jamaica seems like they are 100% guaranteeing us a medal, right? If we're talking about Sherika Jackson, if she's healthy and she's fit, then we are expecting a medal. I don't think it's the gold, it might be the silver, right? If if you're talking about the other two, remember Tia Clayton won ahead of Shelly and Fraser. Do you think that Tia Clayton will beat Shelly and Fraser again? I think she might. I think she could even beat Sherika Jackson, to be honest, because I do not know where Sherika Jackson stand. And Tia Clayton, after the interview, she said she knew that she would have made it into the Olympic team because of how she felt, but she didn't know that her PB would have been as good as it was. So yes, I do. I think that there's cause for concern for the woman in the 100 meter, but I don't know which one is our best hope for a medal. I don't know. I believe that Sherika Jackson should be the best hope for a medal, but if you think about Tia Clayton and if you think about Tia Clayton and Shelly and Fraser Price, which of the two do you put your money on in a finals at the Olympics? Do you think that we would see a repeat of what we saw at the trial where Tia Clayton would beat Shelly? or do you think that Shelley would come good on the day and put together a good race? But not just that Shelley would have to come good, we are going to shoot. They would have to come good against the likes of Julian Alfred, Shakari Richardson, Melissa Jefferson, maybe Talu, maybe Dina Asher Smith. You don't know who will be out there. I don't think Dina Asher Smith will be medaling. I don't know if Talu will finally come good because she had been signaling her intention for a very long time. That would be an interesting thing to see Talu not being able to win, to come first, second, or third, and just out of nowhere come and win a gold medal because Talu best time I think it is 10.72. She's able to replicate that in a finals. Who knows? Johnny McKellen is saying that she believes that the men 100 meter, her prediction is that the men 100 meter, you'll see Kishain, Civil, and Fred. No, that's a good estimation because Kishain, very good time, look like he's in farm. Civil, looking like he's in farm, looking like he's preparing behind the scenes. Fred, we really haven't seen enough from Fred. Really haven't seen enough from Fred for us to say that Fred is in good shape. But we know what he's capable of. But we are also seeing a Noah beating people who is running faster time than him, or people who had ran faster time than him. He had beaten Fred before in a finals. He had beaten Curly, um, Seville before in a finals. So it's interesting to think. Do you think the fastest time will be the reason for the victory, or do you think that it's the man who wants it most on the day will bring home the victory? Because I do believe that they are I do believe that the guys are playing some form of mind games where some of the guys, when the pressure is on, that's when they fail to perform. And if you're not going to run a good race, a perfect race in on the big stage, then the time does not matter. That's where the problem comes in. Turnwood Kelly is once again saying Shakari. If Sharika is not injured, I think she can beat Shakari. No, Shakari, I believe, is very fast and is being propelled to the forefront of the sport. But I do believe that Jefferson had signaled a lot of intention over the years, getting different victories against bigger names. When she won the 60-meter title, she won against people that she didn't even thought that she would have won against. I'm sure that will be in the back of her mind going into this Olympics. If she's lined up in the finals, it will be a problem for a lot of people because all it takes is one good race. All it takes is one good race, put together a perfect race, and the problem you could see where Melissa Jefferson take the victory or a medal from people who you would have expected to medal. Journey with Kelly said, saying, all I can say is this 100-meter male and female will be fire. I agree. I do believe that it will be fire. And in one way, for one of the events, I believe the Jamaicans have a very, very good chance of celebrating more than one medal, and in the other one, we have a chance of celebrating more than one medal, but it may not be the quality like the other one. So in the female, I do not know if we'll get the gold. I don't even think we'll get the gold. But with the male, I think that we could get the gold. It could be Kishen, it could be Civil, but you never know. We could miss out on the gold in the if the guys stay away from distraction, they'll definitely conquer. That's for sure. But you can see with all what's going on in the media, I think that Noah Lyles is trying to pull off a Justin Gatlin. Shakari did the same thing. She usually go there and hype herself up, distracting everybody else. But if the guys are able to ignore the noise, block out the noise, they will definitely they'll definitely be able to overcome and especially Kishin. I think they're shielding him from a lot of things, and we do not know. I think he's the biggest mystery. We do not know what he's fully capable of. We don't know where his mind is at, and we don't know what the real time that he's capable of is. So that might be going for us. No, the same way how we're not seeing anything from Akishe Thompson, we're not seeing anything from Fred Curley. Kung Fu Kenny, we're not seeing anything from him, but we also know that he PB'd in the last champion in the he PB'd recently in their championship, in the American Championship. That's when Kung Fu Kenny PB'd. So Iran, I think it's 1087, and that's his personal best. And we also saw a Benjamin, what was his name? Is it Jefferson out of South Africa? He ran a 986. We saw yesterday Simbini running a 986. So a lot of these athletes, they're putting together some very good races. They're putting together a lot of very good races. Julian Alfred is a 60-meter champion, yes, but um, that is true. Julian Alfred is a 60-meter champion, but um, Jefferson already won the 60-meter. She's a champion. She already won it. She has a title in the 60-meter, and I don't think that she won it against a weaker lineup, a strong lineup that she won it against. So I'm saying that she would also have that in the back of her mind, knowing that she's capable of beating the bigger names. Yeah, Jefferson, not Jefferson this time around, but she already won it. Sha, Shafiqua Molney, she went to the Olympics and beat all records there. Really? I don't know this. Didn't know this at all. Didn't know this. You're talking about what event did she participate in? Because you're talking about all records, who have a lot of these records all over the place. You know what I mean? We know that Flojo have some of them. You see like well, it's not a 400-meter because, yeah, I don't know if I know this athlete at all. You're not killing, you say, Kenny, first time doing the 100. It's the first time doing the 100, but his personal best is strong. There's a strong personal best. 986 is still a strong personal best. We are still looking for Akeem Blake to consistently run in the 80s, in the 980s. We still have a lot to get. We still have some concerns, even with the 100. If it was anything, if we only had Akeem Blake representing, we probably would have to concern ourselves with athletes, unknown athletes taking that medal. You know, I think his season best at the moment is 992. So it will not be. That's the farm he's in. He's in the 99 farm, and Kung Fu Kenny is in the 980s somewhere there farm. So yeah. So yeah, do you fancy Tia Clayton or you fancy Melissa Jefferson of getting a medal? If it came down to it and you had to choose one of these two, like to bet your money on one of these two getting a medal, Tia Clayton or Melissa Jefferson, who do you give that medal to? That's like a tiebreaker there. We are expecting that Sherika and Shakari will be medaling, right? But we're also expecting that Jefferson, Alfred, everybody else would be running for third. I think that everyone else would be running for third. And if they're all running for third, who gets that third spot? Tia Clayton, Melissa Jefferson, Julian Alfred, Kalu, you know, Shelly and Fraser as well. It would be in that running for the third spot. Who do you give that one? Jason Humphreys saying she now come in the Olympic arena last year. You should know her because the Sport Max was talking about her. No, I really don't know her. I could take a look though. I could look her up because that's a name that is unfamiliar to me. Yeah, when I Google it, I'm seeing the name coming up here. Middle distance runner. St. Vincent and Grenadines. She holds the 800-meter national record, both indoor and outdoor. She studied for 2 years at the Illinois University, and in 2018 moved to the University of Arkansas. She has competed at 200 meter, 400 meter, 800 meter, and in 300 meter early events. She's now 25 years old. I don't see where. Don't know if she made the Olympics for this year. Olympic flag bearer in Tokyo Olympics. Yeah, might have done some Olympic before, but this year I don't know if she had made it. Remember SDGs? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a small island. Yeah. No, the thing is though, remember St. Lucia is also small. It's really the big performance that you will remember. You won't really remember the smaller performance because you're talking about the entire world. But if the performance is big enough, you'll force the world to remember that performance. And that's one of the reasons why the world actually know Jamaica. And Jamaica is not big. It's bigger than most islands in the Caribbean, but it's not really a big country. But due to the consistency of Jamaica, they're they're forced in the world to remember. But yeah, just wanted to go out there and do a quick live and talk about some of the different things that we saw going on in the world of sports leading up to the Olympics. 5 days to go. After tomorrow, after tonight, it will be 4 days. We're edging closer to that opening ceremony. And I'm sure that a lot of people will be excited to see what will unfold from this. So I want to appreciate everybody who stopped by. Uh, maybe a shorter live tonight. I've just run through a few topics here. So for those people who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You'll get a notification when next time I'm going live. I will try to go live quite frequently, just so that I would be able to keep up with what's happening in the Olympics. The Olympics is a big deal for Caribbean fans. The same way how cricket is a big deal, but sometimes we have to share the love. I really do cricket content, but sometimes we do share the love. So Jason Humphrey is saying, come out and remember SPG never take part in the Olympics. Really? I didn't know that. Maybe she doesn't have the time for it. But someday soon, someday soon, send her to Jamaica. Send some of the athletes from St. Vincent to Jamaica to participate in champs. Send them to school in Jamaica, the athletes especially. And then you'll find Olympians soon enough. The best way to get your Olympians is send them to Jamaica to compete against those aggressive environment in the Jamaica champs where the athletes are built, not born. They are built there. And sometimes I really wonder how is it that Jamaica is able to pump out so many great athletes so frequently from a small country, even though everywhere else have similar looking people, similar people. Jamaica had similar people leading up to Usain Bolt and Asafa Powell, but now we are getting this kind of athlete consistently. Something is happening in Jamaica that is working. So yeah, when you become the prime minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you have to send your athletes to Jamaica for them to train and just compete, get a field for it. So when they start winning at the Carifta, it will transfer over into the Worlds and into Olympics. And that's the blueprint. So, and I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Thank you so much. Remember to drop a like before you leave. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Rewrite narrative, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate everybody who stopped by.